أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson number 80 of our study of Balaghah. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue with another tool from Muhassinat al-Ma'nawiyya in Al-Badi. So let's continue with Al-Badi. Alhamdulillah, so far we are done with Muhassinat Ma'nawiyya. Uh, these few of them, At-Tawriya, At-Tibaq, Al-Muqabala, Al-Mura'at, Al-Nazir. And today, inshallah, we are going to continue with Al-Istiqdam. So let's see what is Al-Istiqdam. So this, you can say this just subtle rhetorical tool from Ilm al-Badi is used as a reference, or you can say this concept is about how a word is used with one meaning, and then later in the sentence, a pronoun refers back to that word but with a different meaning. We can say this in Arabic, or you can say the definition of al-istiqdam in Arabic is huwa zikrul lafzi bima'na wa iyadatu damirin alayhi bima'na akhara. So it is when a word is first mentioned with one meaning, then وَإِيَادَةٌ ضَمِيرٍ, a pronoun refers back to it, but with a different meaning. عليه بمعنى آخر. So here, this is al-istiqdam, and it is a very refined and intelligent style used in the Quran to express multiple ideas with so much precision and depth, all while using just few words. And you'll see by all the examples, inshallah, that we are going to do. So, you can say that this technique gives just richness to speech and shows how one word can connect to multiple meanings, making the sentence more expressive and multidimensional. So here, with that, we'll see first example from Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 185, where it is said that فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. So here you see as the translation says, that so whoever of you sights the crescent on the first night of the month of the Ramadan, that is present at his home, he must observe Som, that is, he must fast that month. It is mentioned in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 185. So here, as we can see, Ashar here, the month refers to seeing the crescent that start of the month, that the crescent on the first night of the month. But also, falyasumhu, then let him fast it. So now, it here, falyasumhu, who here refers to the entire month or month of the Ramadan. So the pronoun refers back to the word shahr, but with a shift in meaning from recent sighting to the whole month of the fasting. So here you see how this pronoun returns back to the word shahr, the crescent on the first night of the month, but takes a different meaning, fasting the whole month of the Ramadan. So this is al-istiqdam, where you see that how a word is used with one meaning, and then later in the sentence, a pronoun refers back, like here, falyasumhu refers back to that word, but with a different meaning. So this is Alhamdulillah al-istiqdam. Let's continue with another example, and it is from Surah Mu'minun. It is وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. So here, this is, and indeed we created man, that is Adam, out of an extract of the clay, water, and earth. Thereafter we made him the offspring of Adam. As a nutfa makes drops of the male and female sexual discharge and lodged it in a safe lodging womb of the woman. So this is here, first of all, we see al-insan, that is man, is referring to Adam. Here we see we created man. This refers to Adam alayhi salam, as this is here we see this is referring to Adam alayhi salam. Then we have ja'alnahu, him. Now the offspring of the Adam is mentioned. So as we can see here, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. So first of all, this here is the first of all it's mention of the Adam alayhi salam, mentioning of Adam alayhi salam, and then جَعَلْنَاهُ. This who is referring back to uh, the offspring of Adam. So the pronoun changes meaning from Adam to his offspring. This is al-istikhdam. So the pronoun refers back to the word insan, man, and that is Adam alayhi salam, but takes a different meaning, that is offspring of Adam. So this is another beautiful example of al-istikhdam. Let's see another example from Surah Fatir. وَمَا يُعَمِّرُ مِنْ مُعَمِّرٍ وَلَا يُنْقَصُ مِنْ عُمُرِهِ إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ. So mu'ammirin, whoever is given a long life, umurihi, or a part of his life is decreased. So here we see the word umurihi. So may not refer to the same person. It could refer to another man's life, showing variation in meaning while still referring back to the word mu'ammar. So you see here the pronoun refers back to the word Muammar, aged man, a man, but takes a different meaning, another man's life. So this is not the same person is mentioned here. So this is another example of al-istighdam. So here we see these examples of al-istikdam. So why is al-istikdam important? So it just we need to keep few things in mind that why we are using, why we see al-istikdam in Quran and Hadith and other Arabic texts. So it is important because it keeps language concise yet layered with meaning. What does that mean? Means is al-istighdam allows a speaker, or you can say a writer, to use fewer words while expressing multiple ideas. Instead of just repeating or using a new word for each idea, this Arabic language skillfully reuses the same word or its pronoun but with a new intended meaning. So this style saves space but adds depth, which is especially powerful in poetry and Quran, where rhythm, clarity, and you can say the compactness are very important. So this is the importance of al-istihdam, that it keeps language concise yet layered with meaning. So again, as we have seen this in the example from shahida minkum ash-shahra falyasumhu. So this that word shahr first refers to the sighting of the crescent moon, and then the pronoun who refers back to the month, the whole month of Ramadan itself. So showing two ideas using one term and one pronoun. So one sentence, two meanings, and this is such a rich expression. Then we have another point to remember, that it reflects the depth of the Arabic language. Like Arabic isn't just a language of vocabulary, it is a language of layers. Like through istikdam, we learn how words can carry multiple meanings depending on context, and how pronouns can shift in meaning based on what they refer to. So this deepens our appreciation of Arabic language as a flexible and dynamic language. It is capable of expressing spiritual and emotional ideas all at once. So, and we just saw that one in the example, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ, and ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً. So here, like insan refers to Adam and Jalnahu refers to his offspring. So one word, but used to bridge the origin and just the continuation of the mankind, and that's the linguistic depth of al-istidam. Then we have it shows that the miraculous structure of the Quran, where even a small pronoun carries precision and eloquence like no other book arranges its words with such mathematical, logical, and emotional perfection. It's only Quran, and even with a small pronoun in a verse might carry multiple layers of the meaning, and referring back to a word with a different shade or scope. So this makes us reflect and marvel at the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and we have seen this in this example, like وَمَا يُؤَمِّرُ مِنْ مُعَمِّرٍ وَلَا يُنْقَصُ مِنْ umurihi. So this pronoun in umurihi may refer to another person, not the first Muhammad. So that flexibility and control over meaning all within one ayah is part of the Quran's ijaz, that miraculous nature. So this is al-istikhdam, Alhamdulillah. And as yeah, we have learned that this is teaching us that the words in the Arabic language are flexible and they can carry multiple meanings in a single words. And this style requires deep thinking. It requires pondering. It encourages to reflect. To do tadabbur on each and every word of the Quran and its role in the sentence. So the Quran doesn't waste a single letter. Even the pronouns carry such rich meaning. Like as students of Arabic and the Quran, now let us start appreciating this style in our daily recitation and study. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.